Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, yeah, I am Candace. And today we giving a review of what? Love After Lockup season 6, episode 7. Yeah, episode 7 already. But first, please be sure to drop down a like, comment, subscribe. Leave a little comment what you think. Okay, y'all, let's jump into it. Okay, so boom, let me grab my notes. Y'all, okay, boom. Okay, here we got. We got Here we go again. Y'all know this is my least favorite couple. But we got Will and Courtney. We got Wet Willie. That's what I'm going to call him. Wet Willie. Because all he talk about is freaky things. Okay, so y'all, we got Wet Willie and Courtney. Okay, so y'all, they didn't even spend the night at the hotel. So remember, he got engaged to her, took her back to the hotel. They did some things. He said, don't touch this, don't touch that, because we did stuff over here and we did stuff on top of that. So anyway, so boom, they do what they do. They had lots and lots of intercourse. And now, guess what he want to do? He wants to get married today. Yes, he proposed a few hours ago. They did the do, and now he ready to get married. Y'all, I don't. This man is crazy. He's not only creepy, but he's crazy. He wants to get married already. She haven't even been out 24 hours. I don't know what she got on him, what she did to him, but y'all, he already put the ring on, and now he's trying to make her his wife. Okay, y'all. So boom, they do. They get out. Now he ready to get married. Now he talking about he's asking the hotel that they at right now. Do y'all have like an officiant to do the wedding? Where they gonna have it at? Maybe they have it in one of the rooms, conference room or ballroom, anything. And now you got Courtney, who been talking since day one. Oh, she really don't see them being together. She having doubts and this and that. But yeah, she keeps going on. She's just stringing him along. She's saying yes, yes, yes to him. But in confessionals to the producers, she's saying she don't know, and she really don't. She just said she don't know. She really don't freaking know. But yes, she's going. And now, guess where her mother is at? Next scene, they're out shopping for bridal dresses. She's looking for a wedding dress. She's about to get married. She's following through with this. She's about to get married. So now they downtown, and she's at a boutique looking at wedding dresses. Yeah, they don't even have wedding dresses. The lady told her, yeah, we got wedding dresses over here. We got white dresses over here, basically. And she makes a statement like, yeah, why we just couldn't go to a bridal shop, which would make sense. I don't understand why they keep taking all these people to boutiques. Are they not allowed in a mall? Okay, maybe the show don't want everybody getting the hint. Like, oh yeah, we shooting the show here is us. What is it? We TV. We shooting the show, and have everybody fans and everybody around. But I don't understand why I just wouldn't go to like a big brand store or somewhere with dresses, an actual dress store. But she in there looking up dresses. She ended up finding the dress. Y'all, she got her mom with her, and the mom's telling her like, she's really saying like, don't do this, don't go through with this. You haven't been out that long. The mom don't trust her even being with this man. The mom don't even know the man. The mom is actually side eyeing Will, and Will don't care. I don't know what Will is on. I don't know if he's on drugs also, but it seems like it because he's moving too fast. And then we got Courtney. She even states in confessional. No, she states like, okay, this is not what she wants. This is not her dream wedding. She has a vision of her dream wedding, since she was a child. And this is not it. At a whole getting out of prison, not even 24 hours later, and then getting married at a freaking hotel with just you, your man, and your mom. That's not what she wants. Anyway, and then on top of that, she said she didn't have time to buy him, a wedding band. You don't have the money either. You ain't got time to buy him one, and you ain't have no money. She dumps out a box full of hair scrunchies. She got these hair ties, hair scrunchies, and I don't know if her plans to give him the put on his arm, his wrist. What you gonna do with the hair scrunchie, Courtney? Yeah, this is just, it's a mess. This is a circus. It is a mess. And he is the clown. Will is the clown of the circus. This is horrible. But y'all, she following through. She went and bought the dress. She got the dress on. We got the next scene. He's down there. He got his tux on. They found an efficient. What is that? Anyway, they found somebody to host the wedding. Y'all, they got chairs. For some reason, in the ballroom, they have chairs already set out. Like she's about to have a whole wedding and guest ceremony, all that. But they found someone, and is he's standing there, Will's standing there. Yeah, guess who shows up? The sponsor. I guess Will caught up the sponsor, like, yo, Courtney's about to get married. And the sponsor, I can just imagine, huh? She just got out a couple hours ago. Yeah, she's about to get married. But y'all, the sponsors show up, and it's just a show. It is a circus. So you got the fishes, see whatever. I don't know his name. Anyway, they got the man who's about to do the wedding, and his Will, and then we got the sponsor. Maybe the sponsor is the the maid of honor, because he cannot be the he can't be there for Will, y'all. But anyway, then we got the sponsor, and then here comes the mom and Courtney, and they're walking down the aisle. She's about to do it. And so they get up there, and the man says little words, do you take Courtney be your wife? With him with the quickness, yes, yes. And they ask her, and it cuts off. Y'all, so I guess next episode we're gonna see whether she said yes or no. She might as well say yes. She didn't took the ring, she didn't went and got the dress, she didn't got dressed up, and she's going through with the ceremony. You already walked the way up there. You might as well just finish and say yes and do what you're gonna do, because I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna take him for everything he got and run along and leave Wet Willie over there crying with his toys and thoughts. That's it. That's it. Because I don't know what she want with him. What do you see in him? Y'all, I don't know, because that's where it cuts off with them, and it's basically saying to be continued. So my question is, do anybody else think they're gonna go through with this? I don't. Like I said, I do not think so. Who knows? Do y'all think she is? I don't know. I feel sorry if she do. But yeah, that's Will and Courtney. Y'all, and then we got Brooklyn and Brian. So with them, remember, he ended up getting house arrest to her house. He did his little time at the halfway. Now he's on house arrest. He get to do it at Brooklyn's house. And remember, Brooklyn got a young daughter. So again, everybody, I guess when you get out, you gotta have a welcome home party. So he ended up having a welcome home barbecue. His family there, her family. And so y'all, they got at the barbecue is her brother, and you can tell he's a younger brother, but you can tell they kind of all around the same age. And the brother caught himself trying to check Brian, like, what's your intentions with my sister? Yeah, are you gonna have a job? You got anything lined up? How you gonna take care of her? You over here living with her and my niece. I hope you're just not gonna be here freeloading. What's going on? What's your plans? Brian ain't like that. Brian did not like that. He wasn't feeling that. Brian, he gets smart. He gets smart back with the brother. He like, okay, basically like, oh, you trying to check me? Okay, check me. Worry about what you got going on. No, I'm not just sitting around here freeloading. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing all day. You don't know if I'm filling out applications. You don't know if I'm looking for jobs. You don't know if I'm making money already. You don't know nothing. Like, what's up? He basically saying, what's up? And the brother trying to get back with him, like, I need to know what's going on. You here with my niece? Like, what's going on? Brian, they have a little back and forth. Nothing gets resolved. They have a little back and forth. But Brian is trying to intimidate the little brother. He like, you can tell, like, what's up? Like, you can tell, like, if it would have got there, he would have swung on the little brother. If the cameras was around, he would have swung on the little brother. I already know, like, what you doing? As little brother, you don't know what's going on here. Why you checking me? But then again, as the brother, he's concerned. He's concerned not only for the sister, but for the niece's safety. Like, baby, you up in here, you just did 6 years. What you doing up here with my damn niece? But yeah, I like the brother. He tried. He tried, brother, but you got to come a little harder than that. But y'all, not only did he had to go through the brother, which he ran right through him, knocked him out the way. Here comes Brooklyn's dad. So now she got to introduce the dad to the new boo. So the dad introduces himself to Brian, whatever. So now the dad checks Brian, like same thing, but just like in a different tone, because more fatherly tone. So he like, yeah, what's your intentions? What you gonna be doing? Tell him this. Brian's just timid. Brian's like, he's looking up every once around. He's quiet like this. Like, no, Brian, get back like you was doing with the little brother. Speak up. He wasn't speaking up. And the dad's telling him like, yeah, you just did 6 years. Then he's at the halfway house. Now you over here, you on house arrest. You do realize once you get off house arrest, it's a lot of temptation out here. You think you're going to be stuck with Brooklyn? Do you see yourself being stuck with Brooklyn? There's a lot of other things out here for you. What's going on? Brian just, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Oh, now you quiet, Brian. Now you ain't got too much to say. But you was getting bad with the brother. What's up? Tell the dad what's your plans? What's your plans for Brooklyn and the niece? What you got going on? You should, after the brother didn't check you, you should have been like, you knew the dad was coming. You're like, yeah, I got interviews lined up. I plan on doing this, getting this, doing this. Plan on being there for the niece, the daughter, whoever, the new stepdaughter, bestie. Yeah, the stepdaughter. I guess you call her stepdaughter. Brooklyn's daughter call him bestie. Yeah, But anyway, Brian didn't have nothing slick. He didn't have anything going on. He didn't like no conversation for the dad. He was just listening. I guess trying to be respectful, but no. There was nothing there was nothing he really said to the dad, but he had all the words for the brother. Brian, I don't know what you plan on doing, what you got going on. You could, made some stuff up. Yeah, I got an interview tomorrow. That's what you should have said, but no. He was just scared. And that was really all they did. That was literally all they did. Brooklyn and Brian, she had a damn welcome home barbecue for him. I don't see Brian sticking around for too much longer. Do his house arrest, get the rest of what's her name? Brooklyn's mother's money from her, and he's out of here. Okay, y'all. So we got we got Brooke and JK. We got Ghetto Brooke and JK. Okay, so y'all remember? Okay, last episode, remember they was arguing, and then she put him out the car and got back on the car, and she took him back to home. He made it home one time for curfew. Had a little, they happy, whatever. JK spoke them words to her. She got back right. Then they had a barbecue, and a few things happened at the barbecue. She tried to show out in front of his friend. Then they got back right. Okay, so she go through the phone, and she sees he's still chatting up with his ex. So she made a little scene about that. JK put them words back on her again. I don't know if it's Brooklyn just falling for everything, or JK really, talking that mess to her. And, she falling for everything, because every time she argued, they end up getting back cool and hugging it out, kissing it out. Anyway, so yeah, now he finally gets to meet her kids. So while they was arguing, Brooke get on the phone and tell her mom, yeah, don't bring the kids. We having an argument. Don't even bring them, because I'm about to leave. Brooke mom, I like the mama hood too. She like, I'm bringing these kids. I'm tired of these. Your kids, your responsibility. I'm tired of being a babysitter. Come and get them. So the mom ended up bringing the kids. Look, the mom ended up bringing the kids anyway. Kids meet their new daddy. Kids meet the new stepdaddy, blah, blah, blah. You know how it is. She happy because that's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. She wanted a new baby daddy, which she think is going to be JK, to be the stepdaddy. That's all she wants, a dad for her kids, because she says how everyone, she really has abandonment issues. She said how, both baby daddies already left once they promised are we gonna be together? And more talk. They keep falling for the talk. But she finally got her man. Anyway, so they having little. It's the barbecue, same barbecue, the same welcome home barbecue that okay for JK. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, they're at the same barbecue as last episode. JK's welcome home party, and they go in now. The mom got a little setup. She had a damn slideshow for JK of pictures and stuff. I guess just to encourage him, stay out, get on track, remember your friends, your family, everybody still misses you. He mentions like, oh man, seeing all these pictures of, people I lost, people who's here no more, my friends. I want to stay on the right track. So yeah, she got them slideshow going on, and they have little cakes. She bring out a ramen noodle cake that says "Welcome Home, Jailbird." I don't know. I like his mom though. I feel like she's gonna keep him on the right track. Good job, mom. But yeah, they still at the barbecue. So after that, finally, Brooke gets okay. What's his name? JK gets a little time off. He gets to go to Brooke's house. So he ended up going to the house and chilling with the kids, meeting her mom, and they having a little talk. And he tells her like, yeah. The mom was like, she always on you. She always want to be around you. And he tells her like, yeah, I know, because she feel like if she not around me, there's gonna be another female, which a lot of females, just like that one girl, her and Kiana in the same boat. If they not around that man, they feel like another female is gonna be there. So he tells her that, and she like, you absolutely right. She wants you. Basically, she needs you around. She want to be around you, but they can't, because remember he's house arrest at his mom's house, and she got her own house going on. Wait a minute. Remember he had a friend. He had a friend living with her, and they had went over there. So when he shows up to the house to meet the kids and play with the kids and whatnot, the friend wasn't there. That was supposed to be his best friend. I wonder where's she at? Anyway, I ain't see. Yeah, they ain't say nothing about the friend. Anyway, but yeah, so that's it. She think he gonna be the baby daddy, the new baby daddy, the new stepdad, and she mentions that's all she wanted. But then he clocked her because he had a little conversation with her, like, yeah, basically you got abandonment issues, you got trust issues. I know your other baby daddies left you. I don't plan on leaving you. I want to be there for you and the kids. That's what she wanted to hear. But yeah, and then you got you got Brooke. It's a scene. You got Brooke. She's on his phone and she's installing like a cheating app. I guess a tracker. She's installing a tracker on his phone, make sure he ain't cheating. Just like that, girl. Because they don't live together, so she got to keep her eye on him somehow. But listen, if he gonna cheat, he gonna cheat. He gonna find a way. Brooke, this not gonna work. This not gonna last. I already said this is not gonna last. This is not. And the mom even said, the mom slick said that Brooke she low-key a deadbeat. She really a deadbeat mom because she want to be up under him all the time. And he literally just got out. And then he even said, oh yeah, you need to go home because you got your own situation going on. You got your kids. You got a job. You got a whole life outside of me. Go home. Go be a mother. Y'all, this is crazy. But I already told y'all that's all she's looking for. She's looking for a third baby daddy, a stepdad to her first two kids. That's all she wanted. And and JK mom, you got JK mom in the bag. Yeah, I'm just glad she went home. Yeah, let her go and be with her kids. It's already enough people in the house. It's already enough people in the house. Yeah, go home. Take yourself home. But yeah, that's Brooke and JK. And ghetto Brooke. Brooke is ghetto. I don't care what nobody say. Anyway, y'all, and so boom, now we got Kiana and Demadric. Boom, y'all. We still at this barbecue. Everybody got barbecues. Anyway, so boom, we had Demadric welcome home barbecue. And remember, all he did was give the baby mama a hug. And remember, she flipped out and just went rampant on a rampage. Don't be hugging my man. She had to go walk off. He chased her down. They made up. They be falling for the okie doke. They made up, and then and anyway, so she like, okay, this when Kiana say something like, why is she still here? Why is the baby mama still here? She there because the kids are there. What? It's little kids. Why is she still here? I guess she wanted her to drop the damn kids off and go. But she didn't, she stayed there. She ate. The family welcomed her. That's what it is. They really all family now. You might as well get along with them. Anyway, so boom, she have a excuse me. Anyway, he have a talk with his dad, and he basically said he don't want to marry her, but he gonna get her a ring just to shut her up. He's gonna get her a ring basically just to shut her up. Y'all, these men ain't nothing. Anyway, so boom, they have they get after the barbecue, they end up going home to Kiana's house. So now he's at Kiana's house. He's free. Like he's not on any kind of restrictions. Like he don't have he's not on monitor or nothing. House arrest or nothing. So he gets home to his new home, which is Kiana's house. And this is odd. Y'all, he gets straight over there. They both get over there. But she got the room set up, welcome home. It's pretty, balloons and stuff. Y'all, they move everything off the bed and jump straight in bed. They jump, not only just jumping, they jump in there with their outside clothes on. They've been outside stinking all day at the barbecue, and they jump straight in the bed. But they wake up the next morning. I don't know, production effed up. They wake up the next morning and they got pajamas on. They must have missed something. I don't know if they must have missed something. But y'all, that first night, I guess nothing happened. Maybe nothing happened because they didn't bring it up. But he gets up in the middle of the night and he calls the baby mama. He calls that baby mama. Talking about he felt bad, to apologize for what happened at the barbecue. But he mentions like, the baby mama still wants the family back. He basically still got feelings for her, but then try to backtrack and say, well, I'm with Kiana, but I'm calling just to make sure you're okay and apologize. And I want to see my kids. Calling at 3 o'clock in the morning to see your kids. I thought he was gonna get up and go over there to see the kids. But he ain't do that. He ain't do that. Good job, Demadrick. He ain't do that. Because she really said, she's like, well, we could set something up. Just call back tomorrow. Yeah, and then he went all the way outside and he had to come back in the house and they lay back down. But then the next morning they get up. Now all of a sudden they got the pajamas on and they talking like blah blah blah. Still Kiana still talking about the baby mama. She's so intimidated by this lady. Girl, that man's not gonna go make another kid. Ugh. Anyway, so she get up. Now she feeling frisky. She goes to the bathroom and go throw on some lingerie. And I guess this is when they want to do the do. Early in the morning, y'all had all night, and y'all could have got up and did the do in the morning too. But now all of a sudden, you want to go, you feeling frisky, you want to put on your little lingerie. Yeah, we got production just watching her. They got the door cracked, production like this. I'm like, ah. Yeah, this is, I don't know. I really don't. I don't like them. I don't like Kiana. I know the Margaret is gonna end up leaving her. Give it some time. He going right back over there. So what they say. I want to see my kids. I want to see my son. I want to see my son. He gonna be right over there with the baby mama, probably making another baby, and that's probably what Kiana's worried about. If it's gonna happen, it's just gonna happen because that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Anyway, that's Kiana Demadrick. Yeah. So y'all, now we got the toxic couple, Joey and Michael. Yeah, so we got Joey and Michael. Michael all in the car right now. All he doing, he talking on the phone to his friend. He talking on the phone to his friend. He ain't doing nothing but sneak this and Joey. Joey's drama. That's why he keeps saying Joey's nothing but drama. I don't think he can handle me. I'm not ready to be monogamous. Blah blah blah. Same stuff over and over. Anyway, so what's his name? Mike was basically a no call, no show because he was supposed to go. This listen, remember they was at the hotel. They had the first night out. He spent the night at the hotel, and then the next day, did what he had to do. Remember he took his phone. Remember he took Joey's phone, being slick, took his phone, and came back. And then that night he was supposed to go back to the rehab house. I have an inkling that he didn't go to that damn rehab house that night when he told you he was. He went, met up with some friends, did the do, did some, you know, relapse. Basically, he relapsed. I believe, basically, he relapsed if he was ever clean, because I don't even think he was clean. But he was out partying, binging, basically, because the next day, Joey, Joey didn't hear from him. He was calling all night as usual. He was calling. He ain't heard from him. Nothing. So anyway, the next day, Michael, he ends up showing up. He shows up to the hotel. It's like he was running and rushing, all this stuff. He was running and rushing, running back to the hotel. But then we got Joey in the confessional. He telling him like, yeah, like he's letting everything out. Like basically, he know Michael ain't ish, and drugs is his only way out. But Joey reveals that Joey's whole family used to be addicts. Now they're recovering addicts. Everyone's sober 30 years and 10 years, all that. The dad, the brother, everybody's addicts. I don't, where y'all living at? Y'all might want to get up out y'all city, y'all state, because, yeah, y'all, it's like y'all can't get away from the drugs. Anyway, so his family, come to find out his family is recovering addicts. They're clean now. Joey don't want to relapse because of Michael. Anyway, so finally they show Michael. Michael comes running in the hotel the next morning. I don't know why he running in. I don't even know where are they going. Oh, I guess they were supposed to go to somebody's mom's house. They had somewhere to go, basically. Somebody's mom's house. And here comes Joey running in. I mean Michael running in. And you could just look, I could look at his face like, there's something up. So they give a kiss. Oh, hey, baby. And Joey's like, yeah, how did it go? So basically, he came from, he told him, I just came from doing a urine test, basically a urine analysis. And I failed. And Joey is shocked. I don't know why he's shocked. We don't know why you shocked, Joey. Everybody could see except for you. Even production was trying to put you on. They were trying to put you down, let you know what was up with Michael, how he was talking about you, how he took your phone, and you ain't did nothing but get mad at us. You got mad at production, told them you don't want to hear it. Next subject, next topic. We trying to help you out. Basically, he's on. I failed the P test, and they kicked me out of the rehab house. Y'all, everybody can see it. We can see that from a mile away. He told y'all first day out what it was and what it ain't. He have a problem with authority. He don't listen. All he want to do is do drugs and get bent over. That's it. That's Michael. That's who he is. That's who he's been for 40 some years. And now Joey, now he's hurt. He's broke down. He might as well leave him. He might as well leave him before you relapse. Because Joe, you're an addict too, so you might as well get on. Or he gonna have you on drugs too. Y'all both gonna be somewhere strung out or in prison. But remember, that was Michael's. He was on the 3 strikes program. That I don't, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna violate his parole and send him back for testing dirty. I have no idea, but we're gonna find out. Okay, that was them. And then this this one, this episode 7, they did not have Savannah and Bradley. Was that them? I think they had Savannah and Bradley, which is good. Which is good. Keep them where they at because they need another storyline. Next, please. Okay, so y'all, we got the last of the last, not couple, throuple. Alexis Julius, but no Ashley. Remember, he left her crying at the hotel, and that's the last we heard of Ashley. They didn't put. Now what? That's what everybody was watching for. Julius, Ashley, and Alexis. And now their storyline is dang near dead because what are y'all doing? He told Ashley what it is. He kept it 100. Oh, I got a girl at home. He went back home and he ended up telling Alexis. So basically, they gets to last episode. They gets to the wherever they was playing board games, and Alexis question like, "Yeah, is there another female?" And he breaks it down. Yeah, that's who I went to go see. And but I told her that I'm in love with you. I don't want to be with her. Remember, she runs out crying, came back in, and now we have them making up. They made up. Lexus tell him, yeah, but if it's another female, I don't want to be with you. And I don't know, she just talks like, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be another female. Bitch, but stop basing your voice. What are you scared of? Tell him. If you got another female, I don't want you. That's what you tell him. He's just playing it cool, like, nah, baby, I love you. I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. He apologized, kept it 100 with her, and that's that. I just don't see this couple. There's no entertainment. Like, Ashley's gone. Y'all had a good storyline for the first 6 episodes, but this one, so there's no Ashley. So now what? What you gonna do, Alexis? Just keep sitting back being timid and letting him do what he want to do? Because I feel like he gonna do what he want to do. All he do is sit on his phone all day. Then they got him. They paying back to him. They at the apartment. All he doing, he's on his phone half the time. He's on the game half the time. They ain't say he's over here looking for jobs. He's not being productive. He don't have a talent. What are you doing, Julius? What are you doing with yourself? We have no idea. No idea whatsoever. It's crazy. But now, since she found out that he was talking to someone, she wants to do the same thing Brooke was trying to do to JK. She wants to share locations. And he like, nah. He don't even care. He like, nah, I don't think so. He ain't falling for that. And guess what? Alexis gonna, okay, we ain't got to. So he gonna be doing what he want to do because I can already tell he gonna do what he want to do. Alexis gonna be somewhere crying a little bit, somewhere crying with a newborn because we know she gonna be crying with a newborn, probably still chasing Julius. But now they don't really have a storyline because I'm sick of them already. We was watching for this couple. We was watching for this throuple. Now Ashley, the entertainment is gone. We got boring Alexis, sneaky Julius. Y'all, that's Love After Lockup, season 6, episode 7. It's good. It's good. But right now, I think what's their name? Joey and Michael, the most toxic relationship. I want to see how far this go. I want to know if he's gonna end up going. If Joey's gonna no, what's his name? Michael. Michael gonna go back to prison or what? And also JK and Brooke. JK and Brooke. I like ghetto. I do not like ghetto Brooke, but she's ghetto, and I I like when she be cussing them out and whatnot. But yeah, I would like JK. I want JK to move on though. But y'all, that's it. Please come back next week for episode 8, Love After Lockup. Thanks for watching.